Is a plug plugged into the back of the Ecoflow unit, wired to a special box within conduit up the wall into a secondary box to run the house on should the power go out. So there's a secondary box. It's the main fuse box. Let's take a look and see how they did this. In the power outage, you can see that switch at the top. It's called a generator switch. You flip the one side over and pull it up, and there you have access from the Ecoflow unit to power your house. And it cuts it off from the outside power so it doesn't backfeed the circuits. Of course, the main fuse box has the breaker from the city and all the fuses for the house. It's about a 200 watt panel. Now the 100 watt panel is rigged over here for the Ecoflow, as you can see through the conduit at the bottom right, to come in and run the essential circuits for the house. Let's take a look and see how they did this. Mason Electric did a fantastic job on this installation.
With this breaker on, no matter what you do, you cannot turn on the battery.
Okay.
This is the power for the battery. You cannot turn it on. It will not turn on. You have to turn this off, and then once this is off, this bracket will slide up. While you hold this bracket up, this can turn on. Once this is on, this cannot be turned back on. It is physically impossible.
So what is that slider doing for you?
This isolates these two items because both of these are power supply. You do not want both of them on at the same time.
So the one on the top is the main power from the city?
Yes.
And the one on the bottom is the Ecoflow?
Yes. Correct.
So you're cutting one off to engage the other?
Correct.
Yeah. Excellent.
Because the worst case scenario is have both of them on at the same time. They both supply power, and they fry each other.
That's why you don't want to have that on. The secondary box is plugged in down the conduit to the back of the Ecoflow to where it would run and supply the wattage for the house. With all the essential circuits plugged in and hooked up, including the furnace, the unit, as you can see here, is pulling just over a little over 1,000 watts. We can make it pull less if we turn off some of the lights and take out some of the rooms that it's powering now, just down to the bare essentials. Make it go a lot farther. What happens when it runs down to zero? Well, I have a backup battery and my smaller Ecoflow unit, which I'm using to charge the Ecoflow big unit, so that it puts juice back in so I can keep it going even longer. Hey, thanks for hanging in there all the way to the end. Hope the story was beneficial for you, and we'll keep working on more things that you can do with the Ecoflow unit as we go along.